Good morning.
Birthday run!
For those that didn't know, me and Simone share the same birthday, so that's really weird in itself. Probably the second weirdest thing is we're getting up nice and early. I'm going for a what should be 12k run. Probably going to end up more like 14k. I'm just running up the main high street now in Oslo. That's their Christmas markets. And then up ahead, we're just running up towards their palace, I think it is. So yeah, birthday morning. We'll go for some birthday breakfast after this run. See you later. Birthday waffles. Busted. Really good. Coconut batter with Nutella. And then local cola. Very good. Spot the moose. £7 worth of beer looks like. I think that's a whiskey glass. So we just got to Oslo Airport. That's the weekend over and done with. What have we learnt? Well, they weren't kidding when they said Oslo is extremely expensive. Oh my god, it is extremely expensive. Like everything's an absolute fortune. Food, drink. We couldn't go shopping because everything that they have here we've got at home, but it's like 30% dearer. So yeah, expensive. It's pretty cold. I think it gets colder, but it was definitely cold enough while we've been here. It was like -1, -2. So we packed pretty well, but I could have done with a scarf, I think. What else have we learnt? They have really tight control on alcohol. So like you can only buy it at certain hours in shops. Obviously the price of it, like 300. I just remember seeing 330ml. So like half a pint of cider was £8.80. Most glasses of wine were like 11, 12, 13, 14 pound. Bottle of wine, cheapest bottle of wine in any restaurant was 45 quid. Yeah, expensive. So we've not drank much, which is good because we felt fresh. But yeah, not somewhere to come if you want to get tanked up. Food was alright. It's expensive. I mean, it was okay, but it was so dear that you just expected better. So like stuff that you'd be pretty happy paying, 50 quid, 60 quid for 2 people to eat. It was like every meal was like over 100 quid. So you just wanted a bit more from the money you were spending, I think. But yeah, it's quite a nice little city. The design's pretty mint. I quite like the fashion and the architecture is nice. I think it would be nice to go like kind of into the rural parts of Norway to see what that had to offer. I bet it's really beautiful. I'm not sure I could stand the cold, but maybe in a summertime or springtime it'd be a nice place to visit. Yeah, but that control on the alcohol and the food being so dear, we wouldn't see anybody drunk anywhere at all, foreign or local. We didn't see any leery people being drunk, so it's clearly working to control the kind of the antisocial behaviour. We didn't even think about getting drunk because it just would have bankrupted us. I saw one person fall over because I think he had too much, so he must have clearly a millionaire. What else? Yeah, food-wise, it's that expensive to eat. Everything is that dear to eat. I didn't see any overweight people. Like, everybody looked in shape. Yeah, what else? They love a good font. I'm very impressed with their choice of font on everything, that like branding for companies and businesses. The font selection is amazing. So if you're ever looking for a font for some reason, yeah, check out some Scandinavian fonts. Yeah, been a good little trip. Different. Never been to this part of the world before. Not entirely sure if I'd hurry back, but yeah, I'm glad I came. It was good. Yeah, so I'll leave you with a little useful tip at the end of this clip, and I will check in tomorrow back in England.
Og dersom skulle du gå for ekstra oksygen, åpnes et panel over automatisk, og maskene kommer til syne. Bruk masken med et kraftig rykk. Plasser den godt over nedsåpen og pust som vanlig.
Evening guys, so today's fitness-based tip is connected to dips. So I want to offer up 3 variations of dips that are going to help you increase the difficulty of the exercise. So first off, let me just say that I would be aiming to initially be able to perform full range dips. So from the top position of your dip all the way down to the bar and then back up. And that's what I would be aiming for first. If I could achieve that, then I would be looking to do that multiple times. So for reps in the region of maybe 15 to 20 to 25, something like that, maybe more. Once you can do that, then you would be looking for a harder way to perform the exercise. So there's loads of different ways to do this, but I'm going to offer up 3 options. One would be to add weight. So either through a weighted vest or chains around the neck, or perhaps holding a dumbbell between the knees or the feet. So you'd be looking to perform exactly the same technique, so the same range of movement, exactly the same form, but with additional load. So don't add weight and then sacrifice the quality of the movement that you're performing. Same movement with additional weight, not additional weight and shittier version of your dip. So that would be the first option. Second option would be to start to play with tempo. So dips is not a movement that many people probably apply tempo to, just because A, the movement's pretty difficult, B, it's not generally performed particularly well, so tempo really never gets a look in. But what I would be looking to do is initially play with the down portion of the dip. So the movement from the top down to the bar, start to apply tempo to that. So maybe a 3 or a 4 negative, more if you're feeling brave. So you'd be looking to go nice and slow down to the bar, 3, 4, 5 seconds, something like that, and then explode back up to the top position. You'll find that will greatly increase the difficulty of the exercise. You'll be struggling to get, depending on the tempo, you'll be struggling to get a set of 10 done. So that's another way to increase the difficulty. You could also apply tempo and weight. So just, that's an option. Tempo is probably enough on its own, but it's an option. And then the third would be to attempt something that's a pretty advanced move. It's called a Russian dip. So that involves going from the top position down to the bars, bringing the elbows back to the bars with control, then coming back forward to that more traditional position at the bottom of a dip, and then pushing back to the top of the dip. So it would be coming down, dropping back, coming forwards, and then pushing up. It looks very easy. We give it a go. It is not easy at all. A set of 10 of those is a demonstration of some pretty good pressing strength. So yeah, so there's millions of ways to make dips harder. Maybe we'll cover the dips again in another post. I was just thinking of something that I could offer up today, and yeah, I wanted to touch on dips. There's 3 ways to make the movement harder. I will check in with you tomorrow, guys, with another useful fitness tip. Speak to you soon.